All right, guys, Friday's strength work. So we've got 2 movements, and we're again doing 4 to 5 sets, depending on how you're feeling and how heavy your stuff is. If you have the inclination, take it all the way up to 5 rounds, but try to get at least 3 or 4 in. We've got 2 unilateral exercises, so single limb. The first one is your lateral lunge or Cossack squat. So feet go wide. I'll show from a couple of angles. We're gonna alternate sides here, and we're gonna do between 12 and 16 total repetitions, which will end up giving you 6 to 8 each side. So from the front, this is the bottom, this leg is straight, I come back to standing, and now I'm going opposite direction. This leg stays straight, and lean forward, come back to standing. If you've got the flexibility, balance, etc., and you wanna add a load, hold on to something there, to challenge yourself, then you can do that. You could also hold on to something stable for support. So I'll kind of sneak back here to demo from the side, and I've got the edge of this sofa here, so I can use this to really lean into and give myself some balance. So I'd rather you hold something for support and get a little bit more range of motion maybe, rather than trying to do them without the support, or certainly adding weight to it and having a really short range of motion. So 12 to 16 total over there. And then you're gonna grab something. I've got my Cafe Grumpy tote bag I'm gonna use for this. And we're gonna do 8 to 10 single arm bent rows. So bent over position, knees are bent just a touch, back is nice and flat. I'm gonna grab onto my tote that's loaded up, squeeze, and then control back down. Notice that at the top, if I hold here, the elbow is kind of on top of the weight, so I'm not tucked in here to the shoulder. I squeeze, control back down. 8 to 10 one side, and then switch 8 to 10 on the other. Similarly, if you want to have something nearby for support, I've got the edge of the sofa here. I could do all of my reps holding on to something, which is going to take a little bit of the load, a little bit of the work out of the back and make it just a little less fatiguing on your back. So choose the version that's appropriate for you. 4 to 5 sets on the strength work, alternating side Cossack lunges or lateral lunges or stationary lateral lunges is a mouthful, and then 8 to 10 each side on the bent over rows, holding on to something in either movement for some support as needed. And then we'll be all ready for today's conditioning work.